like to see somebody else emerge as a leadoff hitter so you could have somebody in front of Ohtani, either Marsh or Wade or Fletcher?
Again, I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I'm not. He had a really good year last year, primarily doing that. He's second some last year also. I'm not worried about that. Having Trout and Rendon there, that's one of those things I think I have to evaluate as season in progress. But for right now, I'm fine.
What is Shohei going to have tonight in terms of pitch count? Is he still working up?
I haven't talked to Vaz yet. He should be at least 90 in that range. 90 plus, depends on how he gets there.
Is that for everybody to turn through the rotation?
Pretty much, yeah. Lorenzen almost went 90 last time. He's good. Syndergaard should be clear through at about 90. Sandoval would be the one I think to watch just a little bit based on the fact we had to push him back. Although he went 71, 72 last time out. It's him in the mid 80 range, maybe 90. Again, to me, you just watch the game early. Does he have to really work hard for his outs? And if he does, maybe just take a couple pitches away from him. If he doesn't have to work hard for his outs and it's going well, then just let him keep rolling a little bit.
Do you envy Dave Roberts at all after what happened yesterday?
Did I do what? I'm sorry.
Do you envy Dave Roberts after?
I would love to have somebody pitch a perfect game. Yes, I do envy that.
What do you think of having to pull somebody in the perfect game?
That's their judgment.
How about relievers back to back? Are you at that point yet?
We're getting close to it. We haven't Iggy. You've seen Iggy. The other guys, we got to determine when we're comfortable with Loop and Tepera primarily. Warren a little bit, but I think Loop and Tepera be the next two to take the blanket off.
Joe was just curious what you thought of the new look Rangers with Seager and Semien.
I'm a big fan of the new look Rangers upstairs with Chris Young. I like CY a lot.
Right on.
Big fan. We had a lot of great conversations over the last couple of years. Really good. I'm a big fan of CY, big fan. And on the field, that's a formidable group. I know their start's not been wonderful, but it'll keep getting better. They're very good. So I thought they made a lot of nice maneuvers. Seager is who he is, and Semien is one of the better young, 30-year-old hitters in baseball. He's young. And then the rest of the group, Garcia, my goodness, he killed us last year. Low at first base, interesting. There's a lot to like on this team. Culberson's one of the better extra guys or utility players, I think, in the game right now. So there's a lot to like there.
Did you get any reports on how Buttrey was looking down there before they just activated him today?
Yeah, I did. I just know I don't have a report other than something I heard that he's thrown the ball well. That's the extent of the report. Not like God, he looks great. That he's just been throwing the ball well. That's what I've heard.
Do you have any kind of time frame for how long you think it would take him?
I honestly don't. I'm whatever it's going to be up to him. Whatever his time frame is to get back throwing consistently to his potential capabilities. When that arrives, like I said, a couple years ago when I first got here, I thought the guy was closer material. That stuff was that good. Yeah. I'm a big fan of Jackie Robinson. I've been for years. I don't want to go too long-winded, but there's a book written by Lee Lowenfish, a good friend of mine, The Ferocious Gentleman, about Branch Rickey, which of course then is about Jackie Robinson. And I was a fan before that, but that book really highlighted a lot of it. And then Don Zimmer was a teammate, and Zimmer talked to me about him also. Weirdly, the last game played at the old Yankee Stadium was by the Rays, and in the manager's office at Yankee Stadium was a poster that probably was bought at a Walmart or Saks with Jackie Robinson with the word courage underneath it. So I asked Lou Kakusa if I could buy it from him last game, and he said no, he just gave it to me. So I have that in storage right now. Anything that's attached to Jackie Robinson and what he represents and what he did, and how difficult it was and how well he handled it, I'm a huge fan. So for a lot of different reasons, man, and I don't think, we don't we weren't there. We don't really can't grasp it fully. Read books, you watch movies, you hear secondhand accounts, but live his life like he did every day, and be able to do it with the word I think would be class, skill, was pretty amazing.
Joe,
Yes, sir.
you mentioned you're not worried about Shohei. Why do you think so?
He's really good.
He has no walks this season.
Right.
At least.
I mean, I don't mean to. I mean, I just don't. He's fine. I think his swing looks good. He will get hot. He'll get really hot and start doing Shohei kind of things. I'm sure if you look through last season, at some point, whatever the numbers are right now, he did exactly the same thing. At some point last year, when it's embedded in the full season of work, it doesn't show up. What happens at the beginning of the year, it's obvious, and it becomes outwardly more problematic, which I don't think it is. So just stay with it. It'll be fine.